I'm sorry.
Katarsal? What's up, Jungoshina?
Katarsal. What's up, Jungoshina?
Look what I have for you.
God bless.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Kaijan, Julie.
Damishte son.
Kayjas Goro. Soro.
Greetings. How can I help?
I rode those 3 races for Mikolai. Can't we settle your quarrel right now?
You would pass up the queen of all riding contests? No chance. I almost took offense. But you wanted to save the best for last, did you not?
Exactly. So what exactly is mounted archery like? What do I need to know?
Before you ride your first race, you must know at least the basic rules. Otherwise you would feel like a foal having kumis poured over its head. We ride up above the camp, where I have set up a circuit. I paced it all out myself, so the paths are narrow and the horses can only manage a canter. They are afraid to go faster. Do not try it anyway. You cannot really shoot properly at a gallop because you need your hands free. If you do not want to guide the horse yourself, let it follow the path. It will find the right route on its own.
What can I shoot with?
A bow or a small crossbow. I will always give you a bit of ammunition at the start. We have 3 types of targets, each with different points. Different courses have different scoring systems. On each of them you compete against the points I scored there.
How do I know which way to go?
The course you will ride is always marked. If you still get lost, just leave the route to your horse and focus on shooting.
Anything else?
You have limited time to score points, so do not stop anywhere. If you miss something, you miss it. Just ride on. If you finish before time runs out, you get 5 bonus points. Anything else you would like to know?
Tell me once more, in a nutshell, how it works here.
Up above the camp is a circuit, where we canter and shoot at targets, either with a bow or a small crossbow. We have 3 types of targets with different points. If you score enough points before I blow the horn to end the race, you have won.
Tell me what the courses look like.
They are all on the circuit, where I will always mark clear paths. Some are short, some are longer, some are straight, and some are winding. They also have various names. Each one has 3 difficulty levels: easy, hard, and Tengri's legendary.
Tengri's legendary?
That is for riders who are not satisfied with even the hard courses. First of all, you must ride those only with a bow. There are so many targets that you will not have time to reload the crossbow. Lord of the Heavens Tengri likes to break his own rules. So those courses are full of all sorts of traps and obstacles. And remember I said you can tell your horse to run on its own?
Certainly.
So you cannot do that there. I will sprinkle the paths with my secret spice mixture, which confuses the horse. You will have to help it. We always have a good laugh when someone rides them for the first time. Crashes into everything and misses every target. But you can learn those Tengri courses. All it takes is patience and a good aim.
How do you know how much time I have and how much I've got left?
For each course, I keep a rhythm in my head. Sometimes we go for 40 drum beats, sometimes 55, and sometimes 85. Boom, 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 boom. You can make up some little tune if you like. Just don't spook your horse. When half the time is up, I'll blow a horn so you know how you're doing.
Can't you explain it in a clearer way? How long will it take?
60 drum beats is a shock. That's about 3 Lord's prayers.
All right. I can picture that now. Thanks. Tell me how scoring works.
I hang 3 types of targets around the course. A round one is worth 1 point. A straw dummy, which is a bit harder to hit, is 3 points. And a basket is worth 5 points. You do not have to hit the center. It is enough to knock them down.
Well, that sounds rather easy.
You'd be surprised. I recently had to change the rules. Archers kept stopping right in front of the targets, scared they would not score enough. In the end, they only saw the first bend of the course and their horses hardly trotted at all. So, if you reach the finish before time runs out, you get 5 bonus points. That should spur you on.
A nice incentive.
Tried and tested.
How do the bets work?
Whatever you stake, if you win, you get double. If you shoot the same, you just get your stake back. And if you score too few, you got nothing.
Can I get some practice shooting before I have to pay for it?
The smallest bet is just a few groschen. Think of it as paying me for setting all this up for you. If I had to put up koboks for you as well, you would be paying more.
What can I shoot with?
When you come to me, have a bow or a small crossbow on your back. I need to see right away that you are ready. Anything bigger will not let you reload on horseback, and you will only embarrass yourself.
What if I want to end the race early?
Just go ahead and leave if you want. Time we run out, I will take the stake, back up the targets, and go and have my gruel.
What trick would you suggest?
If you ever meet a woman from the Karluk tribe, do not, under any circumstances, yank on her mustache.
All right. I'd like to ride a shooting course.
I do not see any weapon on your back that is used for shooting around here. First get yourself a bow. Or a small crossbow.
I feel like shooting a little.
You have come to the right place. First, you will ride the course I call Torque. It is more than enough to get acquainted with mounted archery. It is not particularly difficult and it is fairly long, so you will have plenty of time to try everything. It just goes in a loop, so let your horse follow the path. It will leave your hands free for shooting. To win, you only need to match my number of points. If you shoot more, so much the better for you. For starters, I will waive the bets as well. That is what a good soul I am.
All right, let's get to it.
Legyen ez a ló páratlan! Legyen gyors a csikója! Vágjon gyorsan az esze! Get ready. Hold on!
Fuck! Oh!
Fuck!
Almost. Oh, damn it! Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Come and get your result.
All right. Tell me.
Hey, not great. But do not despair, since you are already here. Will you ride?
Let's do it.
The first challenge is still the torque course. You will learn the basics best on this one, because it is long enough to let you try everything you need. Let us get ready. Fáradhatatlanul, mint a víz árja! Áttör az emelkedőn! Gyorsan, mint tengeri kilőtt nyila! Get ready. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah, yeah. Hey, third in a row. Down it goes. Whoa. Whoa. So, how did it turn out?
You have conquered the first course. I knew you would manage it, though Korachin's spirit must have helped you a bit. For the second challenge, you will ride a different course. I think I might already know which one, since you are already here. Will you ride?
For sure.
For the second challenge, you could try Huntskull. It is not much harder than the first one, but its shape is a bit different. Halfway through, it crosses the center of the loop. If you let him, your horse will find the right path on his own. I will allow you the same or higher point total than I have on that course. And do not worry about wagers just yet.
I'm curious to see how this goes.
Fáradhatatlanul, mint a víz árja! Áttör az emelkedőn! Gyorsan, mint tengeri kilőtt nyila! Henry's ready. Just a moment.
Din volley! Hit! Ooh, yeah! Whoa! What is it?
It is over!
All right.
That was not good enough. But do not despair, since you are ready.
Hang the tar.
It is similar. Good luck. Ámuljon a tömeg, és bökjön felfelé hüvelykujjával. Áldozzunk a legkiválóbb tejjel. Dicsérjük a csodás paripákat. Get ready. Hold on.
Almost. Hit. Nice one, Henry. Third time's a charm. Ooh, yeah! Fuck! Whoa!
Haha, I knew it! Yeah!
It is over!
So, how did it turn out?
If I counted correctly, you have now finished the second test. You improve with every hit. Only the third and final challenge remains for you. Since you are already here, will you ride?
Let's do it.
Now the third and last course awaits you. You are already doing better than the most seasoned human. You deserve a real challenge. I will set up the course I call Wineskin.
Oh, and which way does it lead?
That I will not tell you. But do not worry. There are still markers. We will not bet on it. And again, I will accept either your win or matching my points. If you manage it, you are done.
Let's do it then.
Az ősök gyökeréből ered, de előre tör tovább és tovább. Előre zúdul, mint a folyó. The rider is in position. Just a moment.
I've got you. Yeah, yeah! Woohoo! 3 in a row. God! Almost. Whoa, whoa.
What's up, food? Good ride, Goro. The honor to get prodroma city now.
It is over!
All right. Tell me.
Do not play dumb. The third course is conquered. And if Karachin were alive, he would deem you his equal. I look at you that way too. So I shall trust your word in the altar dispute.
Excellent. That's good to hear.
You have enough skill now to try other courses and difficulty levels too. And make sure you place a wager next time. Drop by.
I've completed the challenges. You and Mikolai promised to abide by my ruling.
And we shall keep that promise. We will decide it at the altar, right before Karachin's eyes.
Just you wait. All right, let's get to it. You trust me to judge fairly and end this dispute. I've conscientiously completed both of your challenges. And I must say, me and my horse had a great time.
Fine, we understand, but what about the altar?
Well, who does it belong to?
I reckon it's...
Wait! If you decide in my favor, I will teach you a riding technique you cannot learn anywhere else.
Ha! I have something even better. Agree with me and I will teach you my secret archery trick.
You think I can't judge fairly? Suit yourselves. Tell me about that technique, Bibrek.
My grandfather taught me this technique, and I would appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. I will teach you how to hold your seat properly, so you get the best draw on your bow and give your arrows more power.
And now you, Mikolai. Tell me about your technique.
My father taught me this trick, and I will gladly pass it on to you. I will teach you how to read the terrain and roads. If anyone waits around the bend, they will not catch you off guard.
So, that's that.
Let me help you a bit more with this decision. Say the altar belongs to Karachin, and you will get his chanfron. I need not tell you what a rarity that is.
What good is chanfron? The horse can hardly see the road in it. Henry, if the altar goes to Zamur, I will give you his bridle. It will make your horse fly like the wind.
You two are quite a pair. But let's not spend 3 days over this. My final decision. The altar shall from this day forth and forever belong to... both of them. To Zamur and to Karachin.
What?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
The wisest possible decision. There was no other way, or you'd just keep on bickering forever. You know, as I looked more closely at Mikolai's fences, Bibrek's targets, and finally that altar of yours, it is like your marks on this region. Something that wasn't here before, that you brought with you. Both of you must miss your homeland. your people and your traditions. No wonder that here in a foreign land, you want to create your own piece of home, well, at least until you leave for somewhere else. The altar, the pennants in the fields, and the targets along the roads will remain here for some time, even after you're gone. But look at yourselves. A fella might think you're like brothers, or two cockerels on one dung pile.
Brothers? For your information, Zamur had only one son, and that is me.
I knew it. I knew Zamur was not some famed horseman.
Oh yes, he was. But he also happened to be my father, so there.
If my grandfather Korochin heard you, he would laugh himself off his horse. Though it would be for the first and last time.
I knew Karachin had to be some relation of yours. So, there you have it, Henry. Still insist on that decision?
I kind of suspected there was something more personal to it. My decision stands. The altar should belong to both of you, your horses, and your contests. Is it really such a terrible compromise?
It is not.
But since you act like you know both of us so well...
Then you surely know our horses too.
I got mine from my father as a shivering foal.
And I got mine from my grandfather. He recognized a good horse even when his sight was failing.
So, tell us their names.
First of 1,000 and Tooth.
Right on target. Though he mostly calls his horse Dund. That is in their tongue.
You call your mare something else as well. I cannot even pronounce it. Tumni,
So you do have something in common.
Grandfather Korochin would likely be pleased if we made peace.
Father Zamur must have been tired of all these constant quarrels too. So, what about these rewards now?
I believe I'm entitled to rewards from both of you, am I not? You both hold the altar.
Very well. As a proper Yas, I keep my word.
And I too, as a proper Lavari.
That should do it. Do you need anything else?
We need to decorate the altar a bit more.
I definitely want to put this arrowhead there. And the coal for evil forces.
I shall bring racing horseshoes. Umarikli.
And the jug of kumis.
I hope you've got enough space there.
Never you mind. Should there be any dispute, we know who will judge us again.
All right, I'll leave you to it for now. See ya. That you got.
Such a gajo. And he still outsmarted us. Did he not?
Indeed. I never thought he would recall the names.
First of 1,000. Really is a lovely name.
Hey, listen. If you ever need help with those races, just say the word.
Thanks. If you ever need baskets or straw for targets, feel free to drop by our place.
It was good to see you, my friend.
How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding. You're all... Farewell, my friend.
Do you buy wolf ears?
That's right. You get a few groschen for every dead animal.
Here they are.
A dead wolf is a good wolf. Nobody's going to cry. God be with you. Not this again.
Excuse me.
God bless
God
you,
grant
sir.
you health.
Greetings to you.
That should do it.
God,
You silly doggy.
Who's that? What is it you need? You're not allowed here. Come on now, you've no business here. Did I? Huh? Oh, excuse me.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
About the nomad camp by the pond.
All's well that ends well. They're people, just like us after all.
I've heard you have work for a blacksmith here.
I surely do. But he has to be a brave blacksmith. I need to shoe a horse. The saddler wants me to race for him.
Well, I'm not afraid of horses. I know when to let go of a hoof and avoid a kick in the face.
Kick be damned. The main thing is, I need some good horseshoes. It's all rocks and bogs around these parts. One wrong step, and you'll break both your own neck and your horse's.
So what is it you want from me then? Where does the bravery come in?
I heard the nomads from the camp by the pond use horseshoes that are magical. Word is, they're forged in hellfire and have all sorts of incantations carved into them. A horse wearing them can climb up a sheer cliff without tripping once.
Where did you hear a fable like that?
Fable? We hear all sorts of things about them fellas around here.
Don't tell me. They stink of sulphur and eat stray children.
Look, if you don't believe me, go and take a look for yourself. If you find out how they make them horseshoes and forge some for me yourself, I'll make it worth your while.
Sure, why not? I could use some horseshoes like that myself.
That's what I like to hear. Take a good look around there, or try asking someone who's in charge of horses. I'll be with you, sir.
God bless you, sir.
Listen, Nikolai. I hear you shoe your horses with some special horseshoes. Magical ones. Is there any truth in that?
They are certainly not magical. That is just some gaja myth. But we do have all kinds of clever horseshoes. The main thing is to know where you will be riding your grey. Based on that, you can choose horseshoes. There are hard rocks all around here, often wet. So I got these.
I've never seen horseshoes like these. What are the spikes for?
They bite into ground and grey can even climb up a cliff. Although he will not be too happy about it. But they are quite rare. So I'm sure you understand, I cannot just give them to you.
Don't worry. I wouldn't expect you to. Especially since I can forge them myself.
I'll have a look at the wear.
Henry!
What's new around here?
I don't know about anything. It's all been quiet here. Thank God.
This could use...
Fuck, wonderful! It's a pleasure doing business. With you, Henry. Christ, what a day.
I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. This is going to take a while yet. That looks like it's almost done. Fine. Now to temper it.
Avoid danger.
Good doggy, good boy.
Here, mutt!
My respects.
Greetings to you.
I'll have a look at your...
You made a fine purchase.
I apologize.
Go! Whoa! Whoa!
Good day.
I brought you something.
You have the magic horseshoes? Show me! Is it really them? I've never seen horseshoes like these. And those strange spikes they have.
Shoe your horse with them, and you can't lose.
Damn. Thank you. And here you are, for your good work. And do you know what? Come back in a few days. Well, the race will be over by then. And if I win, I'll split the winnings with you.
Agreed. How was the race? How did you do with those horseshoes?
I haven't rode any race yet. If you're after your reward, you'll have to come later.
Jesus Christ be praised. You dare to show your face to me after what you did at my daughter's wedding?
I apologise. I'm so sorry I ruined the wedding like that.
So you should be. And you should apologise to my daughter Agnes too. The poor girl's been down since the wedding. And it's all your fault.
But I already apologised to her.
Then why is she still sad? Oh, I don't understand.
I found a dead body outside of town.
Another corpse. Just what I needed. This region must be cursed.
He's laying there among the trees, past the field beneath Trotsky. It looks like he's been there a while. But the worst part is, he has a flute stuck in his ear.
That must be the musician who went missing. Can't say I'm surprised. This musician used to play at the tavern. He played nicely, but for too long, and it started getting on people's nerves.
What are we going to do with him now?
I'll have him buried at least. And here, this is for reporting it.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field. just
I've seen those.
that we found someone. I've been digging up bodies, and that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Have a nice day, Hen. Why is this all
Come on then,
sticky?
show us what you can do.
Give me something to eat, thanks.
Christ! Pardon me.
I'm sorry.
What do you need? I need something.
What do you have for...
I was glad to be of help to you.
Henry! That's a stroke of luck.
Greetings, Bolek.
Want to hear what I've figured out? This'll knock you on your arse.
Bolek, is that you?
As I live and breathe, we meet again!
How's your quest for the Grail going? Have you drunk from it yet?
No, I haven't, and I probably never will. I'm done looking for it.
No, I never figured you for a quitter. What happened?
There's no point, no clues, except that rhyme, and I can't even figure that out. I've been through hell and high water, hungry, destitute, a laughingstock. There's no point in going on like that.
So you've taken up a regular job?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
What do you mean?
I may not have found the Grail, but I'm onto something better.
What are you up to this time?
Treasure, and lots of it. Money, gold, jewelry, precious stones.
What treasure?
Listen, you ever heard of the Knights Templar?
Yes. They were the knights who protected pilgrims travelling to the Holy Land. But that order doesn't exist anymore, does it?
Precisely. 100 or so years ago, the Pope had it disbanded. He was unhappy that they were starting to be wealthier than was good for them, and they didn't want to pay for some war or something, so he had most of the knights executed. But they left behind a huge fortune.
Ah, and then he took that money for himself, did he?
Not all of it. The knights who survived the Pope's rage rode off and hid chests of gold around the world to keep it safe in case the order was ever to return. And I may have an idea where one of those chests is.
Let me guess. You think it's in the mines, and that's why you're pretending to be a miner.
That's right. I don't know which mine exactly, but it's a hell of a good lead.
But what if the Templars find out you stole from them?
And how are they going to find out? You think I'm gonna hang around for them to show up? Besides, it's been down there for a long while now. High time someone claimed it.
How do you know all this? You met another mad monk?
No, not that. I got it straight from the horse's mouth. The other day I hammered this knight at dice in the tavern, and when he had nothing left to bet, he wagered this information. And lost! Says he's looking for the chest, too. So I just have to beat him to it. And that's why I'm disguised like this. I can get me into the shafts anytime I want.
Bollock, how can you be so trusting of everyone? Some fool in an alehouse tells you something, and you throw common sense to the wind and believe him. Can't you see he might have lied to you?
You mustn't think everyone's out to get you. There are good and bad people, but sometimes it pays to trust them.
And other times not.
I trusted you, for example. You could have been a thief or a rogue, but I trusted you and told you about the Grail. I may not have found the Grail, but I got something just as worthwhile. I made a true friend. And when the Lord is gracious enough to let me run into you again after a while, you always give me advice, or at least a kind word of encouragement, and that was worth a little trust.
Stop it, or you'll make me cry.
I hope to see you again soon, my friend. Till next time.
Good luck.
It was good to see you, my friend.
please.
You're always welcome here, noble sir. Good doggy. Good boy.
Samuel.
Listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Winter's.
How was the race? How did you do with those horseshoes?
I haven't rode any race yet. If you're after your reward...
Greetings to you too.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard. How was the race? How did you do with those horseshoes?
You should have seen it! My horse flew like the wind, over grass, mud, even rocks. We left all the others in the dust.
And do you remember what you promised me?
Of course. Your share of the winnings. You've more than earned it.
Thanks. And if you ever need a blacksmith again...
I'll let you know. Don't you worry. God be with you, my friend. Good day.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Good to see you.
Greetings.